Greg Hardy versus Juan Adams just happened. Hardy won by first round KO. Never look into credentials of fucking heavyweights because it doesn't mean shit. Whoever lands first and whoever gets in a dominant position first is going to win the fight, especially when they're as untalented as Greg Hardy, the wife beater, and Juan Adams, the fucking caveman. Okay, those eyes are so far apart. If him and Darren Till had a baby, the eyes would be normal. Okay, Tills are too close together, his are too far apart. They need to mix, you know what I'm saying, and save the gene pool, because that's a problem. Now, Greg Hardy, what did he show? He shows he has no feeling out process whatsoever. He did get tagged in that fight a little bit, but that's to be expected. They're heavyweights. They all gonna hit hard. He's a big fucking heavyweight, and he defended a takedown well. He has good hips. He's very strong from his base, which is obviously due to his NFL background. And he did well against a wrestler who was in on a single leg, spun him round, and started blasting shots. Anyone who says that it's an early stoppage, you're a hater, because it wasn't. Because Juan Adams was doing literally fuck all and just eating shots over and over and over again. So what do you want to do? Let him eat those shots for 5 fucking minutes? Like, fair enough if he was moving and scrambling. He was literally laying there, eating shots over and over and over again from a heavyweight. So eventually you got to step in. You know what I'm saying? But Juan Adams, complete fucking shit. I called that Greg Hardy would get the first round knockout. I thought he'd be way too switched on in the first round. He has that mentality where all of a sudden he gets in the cage, clink, he sees his ex-wife, boom, and immediately he's in fucking attack mode, okay? He wasn't even looking at Juan Adams, he was looking at his ex-wife, okay? His ex-wife goes for a single leg, shakes her off, clean the fucking dishes, and just destroys her. Dominant performance from Greg Hardy. Juan Adams, rethink your career. The whole talk of this fight was Adams' wrestling credentials. I looked into it. I thought it didn't even fucking matter because they're heavyweights, so wrestling and credentials in general mean nothing. Whoever lands the first punch wins, and I think Greg Hardy's going to land it. That's what I said. And he did. And he defended the takedown, immediately spun Juan Adams to the ground, and just pounded his fucking head in before the ref stepped in. Juan Adams, rethink your career. Maybe take on Junior Albini. If they really want to fucking entertain that kind of shit fight. Maybe take on Ben Rothwell. That's a decent fight as well. Maybe Greg Hardy takes on... Maybe Greg Hardy takes on... And I had a name. I did have a name, but I can't remember the game. The guy Walt Harris last knocked out. I'm going to look up his name. Sergey Spivak is his name. He's 9-1. He's coming off a loss. Feed him to Greg Hardy. Hardy will probably knock him the fuck out. And let's build up Hardy slowly. Because as much as he's a wife beater and everyone can hate on him and say that wife beating's wrong and do all this, he's entertaining and he knocks people out. So, you know, are we going to dwell on the past for ages and ages and have a fucking 10-minute lecture on why hitting women is bad? Or are we just going to accept that he's a terrible person and let him fucking have his career and fight anyway? Hopefully he gets knocked out, right? High five, guys. Boom! Anti-wife beaters, yeah. I'm not going to give a 10-minute lecture every time I talk about Greg Hardy, about his wife allegations and his fucking history. I'm going to just look at him fight and he's going to entertain me. So, I'm glad he's fighting. He said he wants to jump straight back on a card. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it. Him versus Sergey Spivak. Big fight, 9-1, legit opponent when you look at the record of 9-1. So, and also a winnable fight for Greg Hardy. I like it. Like and subscribe. Click that button there. Good performance from Hardy. There's not really much else to say. He just defended a takedown and pounded that fucking caveman's head in. Back to the Stone Age, you dumb fuck. Goodbye.